Hi, how is everyone? Say hi when you come in, and I will let you know what we're doing tonight. I'm just pulling my computer up so I can read the comments. How was everybody's Monday? Happy Labor Day. Did you do anything fun? Let me know what you did. Let me know what you let me know what you did for your holiday, what you did over the weekend. We are going to make a cute little witch's hat and a broom tonight. And I have a hula skirt. This is a child's mini hula skirt. I found it on Amazon. It was more than I wanted to pay, but I don't know where. I'm sure I have a hula skirt around here somewhere. The best time to get those is at Dollar Tree, like in the spring and summer. They do have hula skirts, and I just didn't think of it to the last minute. This is what we're gonna make our witch's broom out of. And then we have 4 paint sticks. These are the regular size paint sticks, and I picked these up at Lowe's. And we'll use 3 for the hat and then 1 for the witch's broom on that. And then we're just gonna use these 11 by 14 canvas boards from Dollar Tree. Hi Margaret, thank you for being here. I didn't flip it, I thought I flipped it. Let's see here. Okay, there you go. There you go. So, and then I got these cute ribbons that I'm gonna use to make my bows. And these, there's a company called Wreath and Bow that I order my ribbon from. I like it a lot. It's reasonably priced, most of it, and they have a lot of options that you can choose from. So, Wreath and Bow Company, online. And I have a whole box over here because I got some fall ribbons too. And I'm gonna have to order some Christmas. I'm sure I have stuff for Christmas to use, but you never know what you might need. So I'm just opening these. Please read the pin post if you're new. Hi Kev. Shred the video out for me, so maybe some of your friends might like Craftern. So I'm gonna paint these to look like distressed barnwood, and I'll show you how to do that. And I have really cute Halloween papers. I've got the polka dot, and it looks like it's distressed barnwood. I really like that. I got this gingham or plaid, whatever you want to call it. This one's really pretty. And then I have this chevron. I really like it too. I think I'm going to use this on the witch's stick, the broomstick. I'll use that one on the broomstick, and then I also have this striped one. Which one do you like for the witch's hat? I'm going to use this one for the broomstick. So which one of these three do you want me to use for the hat? Which one do you like for the hat? I'm going to set everything out of the way so I can paint these boards. I just wanted to get a sip of my Gatorade. I'm gonna put white chalk paint on this first, and then I think I'm gonna I have this other chalk. This is Waverly from Walmart, and the color is called Mineral. I think I'm going to use this and then a brown to distress it. I have this brown oxide color. It's an Apple Barrel from Walmart. I'm trying to use all my colors that are not Deco Art Americana. I'm trying to get rid of those because I really like the Deco Art brand. It's thicker and it seems to last longer. But I'm going to use one of these big brushes to put this white on. And I did not bring a bowl of water out here again. So I'm just gonna cover this. Can you guys see? Okay, I wanna get this stuff out of the way so you can see. I'm just trying to find, I've got bottles of water out here. I guess I can put some in one of my egg cartons. I just need a little bit of water to help spread this paint out. You don't want to use too much because it'll oversaturate, but some paints dry out fairly quickly, so if you use just a little bit of water with your paint, it'll keep it moist longer and you can move it around better. I think that's covered pretty well. Oops. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the second one. Right now I'm just putting the white paint on here. Hi, Tina. I got these canvases from the Dollar Tree for $1.25, so that's $2.50. The paint I already had. The paint sticks I'm using, I picked up from Lowe's, but I got it out of the bucket where they give them to you at the paint counter, so those were free. The craft paper I picked up from Hobby Lobby when they were not on sale, so that was 59 cents each. But we're not going to use the whole paper, so I'd say maybe 10 cents on the paper. So this project is going to be less than $5 to make. And I'm just going to grab my heat gun so I can dry this. There's a part on the side that I didn't get. Okay, and I have a big ruler. I'm sorry, I'm standing up and getting out of the camera, but I have a ruler that's plastic that I don't care if I get paint on it. So give me just a moment to look for that real quick. I forgot I was gonna need it. Here it is. And I'm gonna grab a chip brush. Most of the ones I have are new. I haven't used them that much. But the ones that I've used are in the house because I just washed them. But I am going to use this chip brush. I got these I got these in a bag. There was 20 in a bag. And I want to say that I got them from Michael's, and I want to say that they were less than $20. I can't remember exactly how much they were. I got them a while ago, but it was this year. Oh my goodness. Oh. I'm just going to put a little bit of this in my egg carton. Okay, and this is pretty thick, so I'm just gonna to dry brush, you want to try to get as much off as you can, and then you just lightly feather it up. That's what this one looks like. I did get a little bit too much in this area right here, but that'll be okay. And I'm going to do the same thing on this other one. Okay, and then this is the second one. But I'm also going to do that with the brown. And I'm just going to use the same brush. Now that's with the brown on it. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. I just got paint on my face. Oh well. Okay, so that, and then that's that one. Okay, and then now I need to find, I'm going to use this, it's like a, it's got like a pointed brush on it. So I'm just gonna use my ruler and go along the edge and make the lines. it's going to look like that. See the line there? And then I'm going to move it over and do it again. Oop. Okay, so this one's done. See, it looks like shiplap. Oh, okay, so I don't know what you missed, but I just painted a Waverly Mineral chalk paint. I used a chip brush and just lightly went over the area, and then I used my ruler to make lines to make it look like shiplap. And then the second one is already painted the same way. See, it's painted like that, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put the lines on it the same way. I didn't know you left, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. All right, so here's the second one. And here's the first one. I think I'm also going to go around the edges. This is my Jim Holtz Distressed Oxide Walnut Stain. You can get these at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, probably Joann's, and Amazon. Thank you. Say hi when you come on so I know you're here, who's here. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm just making some shiplap board, and we're gonna do a witch's hat and a witch's broom. This is a kid-friendly craft, so get your kiddos together and gather some things, and you can create one yourself. I picked up these boards from, this is the 11 by 14 canvas from Dollar Tree. So these were $1.25. I'm using paint sticks from Lowe's, which I just got out of the bucket at the counter, so they were free. So I went around the edges with the stain to make it look more distressed on both of them. So I'm just gonna lay these to the side so we can get started on the fun stuff. Hi from Wisconsin. Thank you for coming to visit me, Michelle. I love that. Okay, so I'm really stuck on the chevron for the witch's broom handle. So I'm gonna set that to the side. And which one of these do you like best for the witch's hat? I've got the orange and black striped, which is this one. I have the gingham, and then I have the polka dots, which has the shiplap look to it itself as well. What do you think for the witch's hat? I kind of like this one. What do you guys think? The black and orange stripe, Michelle, for the hat? Okay. Let's do that. Uh-oh. Well, how about we do the cone part, the stripes, and then we can do the polka dots for the brim. Does that sound cute? Let's see, what did I do with mine? Oh, I wrapped them up in my skirts. Okay, so I'm going to use three sticks for the hat. And I'm going to get my Mod Podge open. First, I'm going to was just making sure that this was long enough and gonna fit. If you could take time to read the pinned post, I would appreciate it as well. Michelle, you made my day. I just started my page in March, and I've pretty much only had a couple people, my family and friends, that have come on and watched me. So I have chills because you came on and saw me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you come back. I'm usually on Mondays at 7 Eastern Standard Time. But since yesterday was a holiday, I wasn't home. So that's why I'm here tonight. But I'm usually here at Eastern Standard Time, Mondays and Thursdays. I'm just making sure this is stuck really good. do the other one. The same way. It was just a teeny tiny bit short, but I'm hoping that when I have to overlap them to put it together, so I'm hoping that it won't show. I'm looking for I was looking for my sanding sponge because we'll take the excess off with it. And then I'm just going to cut on this line right here, and that'll be enough for this other stick. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sometimes I'll get lucky and something will pop in my head that I'll think of myself, but I get a lot of my inspiration from other crafters and looking at stuff on Pinterest. But I try to put my own spin on things. This craft here tonight, I did see, and I'm looking at like way old stuff from them, but I don't know if you've ever heard of Lizzie and Aaron Designs.com, but Lizzie had made the witch's hat like maybe 3 years ago, so I figured since it's that old, maybe it's okay for me to recreate it. And then the witch's broom, I thought of myself, so it probably might be out there somewhere, but I didn't go out searching for anything. I just thought of what I'm doing here tonight. I just thought of it myself. Okay, so I'm just going to take these are 10 snips. I'm just going to take the end of this and hopefully be able to cut it off because it's probably going to be showing. Both ends will probably be showing, so I wanted to not have that little piece right there. So now I'm just going to go around the edges with my sanding block to get rid of that extra paper. And this is an old sanding block. It's falling apart. I think all my Halloween crafts, I believe, are going to be pretty kid friendly. There might be a couple of them that, well, I guess this one is too, but when you put everything together and use the hot glue, you basically just need to be there to help so the kids don't burn themselves with the hot glue gun. I love Lizzie and Aaron. Yes. I am happily married, but if I had a girl crush, it would be on Aaron. I love her. I don't know how long I've been doing it, but on the main page, like you do. What do you mean, Margaret? Oh, on the main page, I went back to the very first video and have watched, I think this morning, I'm on their 1 year anniversary. Oh yeah, I burned my fingers. I need to get finger protectors. Well, I have them. I just only have like one set and I don't know where they're at. So there's the brim, and I just sanded off the edges to get rid of that extra because it overlaps quite a bit. See the back there? Thank you for shredding out the video, Margaret. Oh. I have to move my mouse around every once in a while or the computer will shut off. And then I won't be able to see the comments. Margaret, can you look and see if Tommy's online? I have a spider on my bedside table that I need. I forgot to grab it. Okay. Let me see. Can you just ask him to, wait a minute. Never mind. Hopefully he'll see it. I just asked him to bring it. Thank you. I just finished my right arm. Last Saturday or the Saturday before, I can't remember now. I think it's been 2 weeks. I just finished it, but I started it like a year or two before COVID hit, so it should have been done a couple years ago, but because of COVID, I just, it got delayed. And I've had my right one done for, or my left one done now for maybe 5 or 6 years. Something like that, but thank you. All right, so I've got the sticks all done for the hat. I'll go ahead and do the one for the, hold on, he won't come over here. Okay. Sorry about that. I got my spider. Oh, I got that one. I'm gonna have the chevron obviously going side to side. So I'm just gonna cut. I'm using very little of this paper, so, and I think it's like 59 cents a sheet or something like that. Oh, this one was 69 cents, but yeah, I don't think that this was on sale when I bought these. Okay, so I'm going to use my Mod Podge and Mod Podge this on now. Hi, Christina. You need to stay on because I told Kayla last night that I sprayed your door hangers because I made her one too. I sprayed your guys' door hangers today when I got home from work, and I've got the door hanger on it, and I'm gonna attach the bows, which is the last thing that I have to do. And I need to know how if you want to come and get it, or if you want me to take it to you or Margaret's, or how you want to get it. Hi, Kev. Not unless you're talking to your mom. I'm glad. It's super cute. I love it. I want to take a picture of it when I get it done, but when I get the bow on it, I want to take another picture of it, but it's going to be dark here by the time I get done. So I might have to bring it to you guys. Oh, well, hi then. Thank you for coming on and seeing me. All right, so I have this one done too. I love that. I love that paper. Okay. So I think we are done with the Mod Podge. I really need to get a new thing of Mod Podge because this one, the lid won't even go on straight anymore. Okay. Put that water out of the way. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. It's just Gatorade, guys. Okay. So let's see. So here's our board again. It just looks like shiplap. I'm going to put it down towards the bottom because we'll put a bow at the top. So this is what it's going to look like. After I get it glued together. I just want to make sure that I have it even. If I would have thought about this, I could have trimmed this down smaller so this part wouldn't be on here. I'm going to use my, well, I throw everything in the floor. I had bubble wrap stuck to my heat gun. But I'm going to reactivate these to move them in. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Michelle. I'm glad you said something because I thought it might look better the other way, but I'll leave it like that then. I need to add a glue stick. I'm glad I saw your message before I did anything. Okay, perfect. I'm glad you guys said something. Okay, that's so cute. There's our witch's hat. Now, what about adding some of this moss back behind the hat? Let me see if I can get something. Now I'm just making this up as I go because I saw this and I'm like, well, that's sticking up, maybe, or that's up away from the board. Maybe that would look cute stuck in there. We can trim this off a little bit. If you don't like it, let me know. I can always take it out. So you like that? You like it with the moss in there? Let me know. I can always take it out. Let me see. Thank you. I have these little, I think I got these from the Dollar Tree, but I have these little orange flowers I can put in there. Hi, Tasha. Thank you for coming and seeing us. That's okay. I'm glad you're here. I am making a witch's hat and a witch's broom. And I just got the hat. I'm working on the hat right now. I still have to do the broom, so you're fine. Let me see here. Just trying to push these down in here. Does that look cute? Yeah, I painted the board to look like shiplap. That's what the board looked like before I put the hat on. And I'm just gonna put a little dot of glue down in there so hopefully they don't fall out. And then, let's see. I've got some really pretty ribbons. I wasn't gonna use this one, but since I put the flowers on, it's got a little bit of that dark orange and reddish color. So I think that one would look good with it. And then, I know there's no purple on it, but I have this chevron. I have this chevron. I have the black and white. I'm taking all the plastic off of it so you guys can see it better. I've got this one, it's just orange, black, and white check, and then, or whatever that is called. And then I've got this one. This one's got brown and orange and cream in it. This one's got orange and green. I've got the green and black stripe, but that, I mean, I guess we could use this. Which ones do you guys like? Got this one. This is just some like plum and reds or burgundies, whatever. That's what this one looks like. Oh, there's green on that one too. I didn't realize that. Well, I can use as many as I want, so I can use 3 or 4 different ones. I've got this one. So the chevron and this one. So these two I can use. And then I can throw this plain gray in there. You love your purple. You like this one? All right, so I'll use these 4 then, I guess. Is this the one that you like? Okay. I'm not measuring these, I'm just eyeballing them, and I'm not sure what, if you wanted to make this, these are almost 8 inches, almost. They bend the ends. I always take that off because there's usually a crease in it. And I don't want it to mess up the bow. The chevron's got purple in it too. I don't know if you guys realize that. But I am taking 2 pieces of each one. If you're new, I would appreciate it if you would take time to read the pinned post. It's pinned at the top of the page for me, please. And also, if Tasha's still here, I'm not usually on Tuesdays. I'm usually here on Mondays, but since yesterday was a holiday, that's why I'm here today. And then I'm also here on Thursdays, 7 Eastern Standard Time. And all the crafts I'm doing this month are Halloween, and most of them should be kid friendly. You just have to be careful with the hot glue gun. Okay. And I'm just going to dovetail these at the ends. You just fold your ribbon in half like this, and then just cut up at a diagonal to the outer edge. And then it'll look like this. I need to get my better scissors because these don't cut straight. Let's see. You don't see a pin post? It's at the top of the page in that scroll over bar. I can grab it in just a second. Let's see. It's under the featured area. I'm sorry. If you don't see it, then let me know and I'll bring it down to the comments. I think Facebook changed something about the pin post. It's called featured now. It's storming. It's not storming here. Be careful. See, I'm almost done. Just got a couple more pieces. And then the broom shouldn't take long at all. especially since we already have the stick done. Hello, Jennifer. Okay. Do. When you go to put your bow together, you just want to crisscross all the layers. I'm just going to put these two in the front since they're a smaller ribbon. I'm just going to put them in the front, and then you get some twine or whatever you want to use to tie it together. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to pinch this in the center. You have to be very careful and hold them tight. Because you have to keep them all, you have to keep the centers all scrunched up together. You're just pinching the centers together and then laying them on top like this. And then once you get them all together, you put your twine in the center and flip it over. And keep holding all the pieces together. You pull it as tight as you can and double knot, like I always do it twice. And then when you get it tied together, you can just snip off the excess of the twine. You don't really need it. And then you can manipulate the ribbons and move them to where you want them. And you want to take your fingers and cup them around the edges and just bring them up like that. Like that one's laying down like that. Sorry, I'm still not used to this camera being backwards, but you just fluff them up. When you get it to where you want it. And you do it on both sides. ends up looking like that. Okay. And then, let's see. This is that creepy cloth from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to cut a piece off. And, these scissors really are not good anymore. I'm just tying this around too, and I'm gonna let it lay or hang down like that. And then I'm gonna put this spider right in the center. You really can't see it though, can you? Let's see. Well, I think I'm gonna get an orange button and put in the middle of this bow, and then I'll put the spider down here at the bottom. Wow, maybe it's heat lightning. I like layering my buttons too. Oh wow. I like layering my buttons, so I think I'm going to do like 3 of them on here. Or, yeah, I have this big one, this great big orange one. And then I'm going to put this other orange one because it has the shiny around the edge. And then I'm going to use this dark one. So it looks like that. I just burnt myself. Oopsie. I'm gonna hold that for a moment. Down on the bottom. Yeah, I do too. It wasn't showing up on the bow. Cool. Okay, so here Here's the ribbon, or the bow with the buttons. So I'm just gonna attach it now, right up here. Ooh, that hurt. I got myself good that time. All right, and I'm just going to glue this guy down here. I think I'm gonna have to put glue on his feet or something because he stands up off the... I'm gonna hold him for a few minutes to let him set. Okay, here's the witch's hat. My finger really hurts. And I just thought of a hanger, so let me grab some pip beads. Just one moment. I think I got, they carry these at Dollar Tree, but I think I might have gotten these from Hobby Lobby. So I am just going to, I'm going to use this as my hanger. And I'm just going to twist it together. Oh, hi Sherry, Miss Sherry, I've missed you. I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. I was wondering about you last week. Have you been okay? Thank you, by the way. Okay, so I just twisted, I pulled some off, and then I just twisted it together. So I'm gonna attach this to the back, and it's gonna be our hanger. And I'm just using a large popsicle stick like this and cut 2 pieces off. And I'm going to just hot glue them on. Just putting a big... This might not work. That might not work. having to use a lot of hot glue. I'm just going to hold these in place for a few minutes to give the glue time to harden. This is what the witch's hat looks like. I think it turned out pretty cute. The broom, I should be able to get together rather quickly, but I have an idea for it too. Bear with me just a second. I don't know why I had this idea, but this is black jute twine. And I just wanted to wrap some of it around the handle for some reason. Okay. Maybe to give it the illusion that it's straight, maybe. I'm not sure why I wanted to do this, but I thought it would look cute. And I'm just going to glue it down back here on the back side. And then, like I said earlier, I know a few of you weren't on yet, but I got this off of Amazon. I got this off of Amazon. It was like $5.99. So if you decided you wanted to make this, you probably would have to, I would wait till next season or next year at Halloween. And then in the spring or summer next year, pick up one of the hula skirts from Dollar Tree. I might have one around here somewhere, but I don't have everything out where I can find stuff really good. So I just picked this one up off of Amazon. And we're not going to need this whole thing, so I can actually use this for other stuff too. But I'm just going to cut a little piece of this off. And this is a child size mini skirt, hula skirt. And then I know I'm gonna trim this. Like a little witch's broom. I was afraid that the stick would show through. That's why I'm kind of messing with it. I'm gonna take this off of here so we can glue it down now. I didn't have it on there quite right, so I'm just gonna hold this for a second to make sure it's for some reason my Facebook went away. Sorry about that. I was trying to concentrate and get it done right. Let's see here. All right, I'm back up. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm glad everything's good. Okay, I'm just gonna trim a little bit more of this off. Looks like I can make a scarecrow with that. Okay, let's see here. looks like this needs something. You think so? Okay, I just have to hold this for a minute. Hi, Kayla. I'm making a witch's hat and a witch's broom. You missed the hat. Here's the hat. And I'm working on the broom right now. I'm glad you're here. Is that better? Oh, that's okay. I'm just glad you're here now. Thank you, Tasha. How's that look? Okay. I can't think of anything else right now that I could do to this. And I don't have any other spiders or anything. I don't think. So I guess we could just make a bow for it. I'm wondering, I think I might do a rag bow for this one. So give me just a second. I'm going to grab some fabric. Okay, think I like the bigger squares better. But I'm gonna dirty this up a little bit with the stain. See how it looks really white in that corner right there? Whoop, right here. I'm just putting stain on it to make it look dirtier, grungier. All right. And then, oh, they're right here in front of my face. I was looking for my scissors. One of these. This is just homespun fabric. Most of it I got off of I found on Etsy. It's like primitive. A lot of primitive crafters use it. That should be enough of that, because I'll cut it. Let's see here. Whoops. They're a little over. I'm trying to match the length up on them, so they all match pretty good. And I'm going to throw in some of this brown too. I guess I can just trim it after I get it put together. All right. I don't have any, well, I might have some. I was trying to think if I had any like gold, or because there's like a lighter yellow orange in this as well. Let me grab this other color to see if it'll look all right. It'll probably work. Let me get some pieces of it going. Okay. Just trying to mix them up a little bit. I'm just going to get a piece of twine and tie this together. Trimming it. This is what I call my little rag bow. I don't know. I know other people use material to make bows, but I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they put them together, I guess I should say. There's my little rag bow, and then for this one, I have all these rusty bells. They're like little jingle bells. And then I also have these rusty safety pins. You can see it on my hand. So I'm just going to put one of these jingle bells on the clothespin, and then I'll attach it to the bow. See how I do it like that? Just put it, hang it on there like that. I feel like might have a hard time seeing it. I'm thinking about still putting a button on this one too. I just love buttons. I love buttons on crafts, and especially on the center of bows. I just think they're so pretty. And I'll just do 2 buttons on this one. The other one I did 3 buttons. Yeah, I could come up with something. I would have to, I mean, it would be something I would have to charge you guys for. And did you know I do door hangers too? Because we could have a paint party with door hangers too. Okay, cool. I will, what do you want to craft? Like, do you want to do a Halloween theme, fall, Christmas? Give me some ideas so I can figure out what kind of craft to do. I'm gonna go ahead and attach the broom. Halloween and Christmas. All right. See who all wants to do it, and then let me know so I can figure out something. I actually have an idea for a Halloween. My computer went off again. Sorry, guys. I have an idea for a Halloween craft. It's another witch's hat, but it would actually be like a hat that you could sit on a table or whatever. And Christmas I'll have to think about. Uh-oh. There we go. Just trim this end off. Got stuck behind the... Okay. So our broom is attached. I think I'm going to add a little dot of glue to the back of this one, just so it doesn't flip over anymore. Okay, and I'm going to attach the bow in just a second. I'm going to put this button together. I'm just holding the buttons on the bow for a moment. This is super cute. But I just thought of one more thing. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna put some raffia with the bow. And I'm going to use a piece of this. Hopefully it'll hold it. I'm just using a piece of this hula skirt stuff to tie it. Now when you use raffia, you can leave it loopy like this, or you can cut it so it just sticks out. Either way, it looks cute. So I'm just gonna put it in behind the bow so it just peekaboos out the back. So I'm gonna trim up this raffia that's hanging down a little bit. Uh-oh. I either didn't use enough glue or I didn't hold it down long enough. Hold it down a few more minutes. We're about done. Oh, what could I do about... I'm trying to think of what beads I have so we can make a hanger. Here's the witch's broom. Isn't it so cute? The witch's broom and the witch's hat. do have some orange. I do have some orange beads. Let me put the. Let me see what all I can get out of here. There's one orange. Couple taupes. There's some big orange ones. That one's not that big. Oh, that's... These golds won't look bad with it. Okay, so we'll do 8. We'll do 10. So I'm gonna string these on my jute string. I'm going to put a couple knots in one end so they don't come off. I put some hot glue in the end of this, that way hopefully it'll keep the knot from going through. So I'm doing like a cream color, the gold, then the taupe. Then I'll put the 2 medium-sized oranges in the center and do it backwards, going the other direction. I have just enough string. So that's my hanger. Those colors look pretty together. What do you guys think? Thank you, Margaret. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. I'm gonna use hot glue and part of a popsicle stick. Let's see here. just holding it down till the glue sets. Made a big old glue mess on the back of this thing. Okay, so here's the witch's broom. It's on a 11 by 14 canvas that I picked up at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. The fabric I found on Etsy. There's a lot of different vendors on Etsy that has primitive homespun fabrics, so you just have to go on and check them out. And the beads I either got from Hobby Lobby or Amazon. The raffia came from Hobby Lobby. The skirt was a hula skirt, mini child size, that I got on Amazon for $5.99. And like I said, definitely look for these at at Dollar Tree during either spring or summer when they bring out that kind of stuff. The creepy cloth I got from Dollar Tree. The paint sticks came from Lowe's in the bucket at the counter where you get your paint, so those were free. The craft paper I got from Hobby Lobby, and I did pick it up when it was not on sale, so these were 69 cents a piece, and I only used just a sliver of one piece, so it really didn't even, maybe 5 cents I used. I don't know how to calculate that, but I think this turned out super cute. What a great little craft to hang up for Halloween. And oh, the beads also I got from Hobby Lobby when they were on sale, 40% off. And then the same thing with the witch's hat. The paper, 69 cents. Didn't use that much. Thank you, Tasha. I appreciate you coming. And then the ribbons I got from the Wreath and what did I say the name of it was? It's on one of these. Oh, Wreath and Bow Company. I get the ribbons offline. I just like the they have a lot of options to choose from, and the prices are reasonable, and I think it's a better quality ribbon. These little flowers I picked up at Dollar Tree. The Spanish moss I got from Hobby Lobby. This little spider guy, I'm not sure where he come from actually, but I love these crafts. And then this little hanger is the little pips that we took off the roll and put on the back here, so to use for a hanger. So I really love these two crafts, and I hope you do too, and I hope you grab some stuff around your house and try to recreate them. And Kayla, are you still here? Let me know if you're still here, Kayla. And Christina, if you're still here, let me know too. I'm gonna lay these back here. I told Kayla yesterday that I was gonna be finishing up their door hangers. And I just need to attach their bows. Oh, good. So this is your bow that I made you for your door hanger. Oh. Here's your bow. I'm just going to attach it to your door hanger. Excuse me. I got to stand up for this. I use a ruler because I don't want the staples to go all the way through. I'm going to staple this on here. I staple them on both sides as close to the center as I can get, and then just fluff them back up. If you come on and watch the video and I'm not live, be sure to hashtag replay so I know you are here. And there you go. Pretty amazing, huh? What do you think? Thank you. I really want to take another picture, but I'll have to wait until tomorrow now because it's dark outside. I hang them on the door outside to take the pictures. So it looks like Christina is already gone, so she's not going to see hers. But this is her door hanger. And I'm going to staple her bow down the same way. Sorry if this is loud. The first one was Kayla's. This is Kayla's door hanger. That one's Kayla's, and then this one is Christina's. Thank you. So they're done. I just need to take pictures of them. So I'll bring them by on Thursday after I get off work. Margaret, I messaged Christina, I thought, to ask her how she wanted to get her door hanger, if she wanted to come by here, if she wants me to bring it to her, if she wants me to bring it to you. So can you find out and let me know, or have her let me know? Because they're both done now. They are both done. Alright guys, that's all I have for today. So I will be back on Thursday. I'll be back on Thursday with another kid-friendly project. And that one shouldn't take very long because I'm not going to be doing two different things. It's just going to be one. So I'll message you the price, okay? And then you can tell me what kind you want. And so I appreciate you coming to see me and spending time with me, hanging out with me, and I hope that I've inspired you to get crafty, and I will think of some projects that we can. I already know a Halloween thing, but as far as a Christmas craft, I will think of something that we can do. And another thing that I could think about is starting a subscription group where you would get the list of items that you would need to craft with me. So if that's something you guys would be interested in, then let me know that too, okay? Yeah, that would be fun. I'll have to figure something out. Alright, but I'm going to get off of here, and you guys have a great night, and I will see you Thursday. Okay? You have a great day. I know I'm talking to you guys, but I look at my computer so I can see what you guys are saying, so it's kind of weird. But I will see you guys Thursday. Thank you. You have a great night. Bye-bye.